So starting a new project at one of my regular clients today, which is planting, how have we got, 11 U domes of varying sizes. Smallest one with about a 60 centimetre root ball, mid-size at 80 centimetre root ball, top size at a 1 metre root ball. God knows how I'm going to get them up here. I haven't thought about that yet. But we've marked them out on the ground. It's going to form like a load of topiary sort of balls all together. So smaller root balls here, medium, large, small. So I've basically marked it out on the ground with line paint so far with him. I got to start to dig today. These are the smallest size which are coming. Really nice U domes. The two biggest ones, which I'm going to put in first, are here. So I'm going to start digging the holes for those this morning. The medium 3 are yet to be delivered. They're coming on a later order. But that's the project for today. We're on very stony ground here. It's going to be very, very hard digging, but we will persevere. So, first hole's been dug. As you can see, I've chucked a load of bone meal and stuff in the bottom. Managed to lug this bloody thing up the slope, so ready to go in. Now I'm hoping that I've got the hole at the right depth, because once I pull this in I can't take it out again. And the message is, don't do jobs like this on your own. So the project is now complete. I don't know what to call these, taxes balls or whatever. I'm not sure quite what to call this, but it's now complete. We've gone for 10 in the end, and it was hard work because this is very stony ground here, but U's like good drainage, so that's fine. But managed to create quite a nice feature, I think. We didn't want anything symmetrical. It's quite a natural area. Behind it we have sort of small wildflower areas here. So it's quite a natural area. So we didn't want anything symmetrical. We wanted a nice flowing shape. So we've gone for 3 different sizes of U's in the end. The largest one, obviously here. 2 of those. 3 slightly smaller, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the smallest ones. And it's actually our intention to grow these much bigger, almost to the point where in time they will they will kind of meet one another to make a sort of continuous feature. And we also need to think about how to finish the edging, whether to remove all grass and have it more as a border feature, maybe with some low underplanting, or whether we let grass grow up to the edge and have these sat amongst sort of slightly longer grass to soften it, or whether we just keep them as is. So I would say, if you're thinking about creating a feature like this in your own garden, generally there's two main species that you're going to opt for. Either going to opt for yew, which we've gone for here, or box buxus, which has a much finer leaf. Yew is more expensive, but much more robust. Box has a tendency to get quite a bit of disease in it, and is maybe not always so good at regeneration. So personally, I prefer yew, and I just love yew because it's such a majestic plant with so much history. Just that bit more robust. And here the client has opted for buying kind of instant impact, which obviously comes with much more of a price tag. But you can opt for much smaller plants and clip them yourself. Yew is a reasonably quick growing plant. Once it's established, you can get a good 6-8 inches of growth a year, so you can slowly begin to form a dome of your own. But yeah, generally if I had the choice, I would go with yew. We've got some other box in the garden here, but yew is just much more reliable. In clipping, you can kind of clip this as often as you want, really. You can get away with one cut a year in August, late August, early September. But if you want to really keep a tight shape on it, you might want to clip 2 or even 3 times a year, starting early summer, mid-summer, late summer. That's what you would do with clipping.